talking.
Xraeded and Jacob. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Welcome to the SprinkleSumSalt Podcast. You have a card over there.
I do.
I need you to help us start the show off. We're going to do this a little fun way. I want you to read the line. I want you to read the joke, and then, Jacob, I want you to hit us with the punchline.
Hey, I'm covering up the bottom, so you better make it funny. What did the policeman say to his belly button?
They're under a vest.
That was, that was almost bad. You made it good. Good job.
Really?
Good job. Yeah, under a vest. Though. Come on, y'all. All right. Hey, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, famille. It's Bum Jonas, and I'm here with
Xraeded.
And Jacob.
And we're about to have a sit-down and sex, y'all. Let's get started. We're going to record that because that was crazy. Yeah, fuck it. We'll let it ride. I'll just let it. We'll keep that shit raw.
Let it ride.
All right, man. So, look, again, I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate you driving all the way down from Topeka. That's crazy, man. Topeka fucking artist in the studio with us at SprinkleSumSalt Podcast. That's crazy. All right, man. So, look, this is what I call probably my most cliche question. All right, well, I got to get this one out the way. Who is Xraeded? What do you do, and why?
I am a artist out of Topeka. I genuinely started making music because like it was something to clear my head, and because I don't like talking my feelings about out.
Okay.
I like to record.
Okay.
It clears my head really well, and then
That's
when I
your
listen to
outlet.
the final product, it sounds good. It makes me happier.
Okay. I like that. A little smile when he's like, when I listen to the product, you liked your shit. All right. We're gonna see how that goes. So, my question really is, how did you start? Like, how did you realize that you wanted to make music?
I think I was like 13 or 14.
Okay.
Me and my friends back in the day, we all was like, let's write diss tracks on each other. So we found a beat on YouTube, and there was a TV behind us, and we'd write it down, and then we'd pause it, and then we'd restart it with more added on.
Oh shit.
And so we'd just go back and forth, and then after that, I kind of like, I wanted to go deeper into it because music's always been a big part of my life. So I feel like starting there, and then I found BandLab.
Okay.
Then I grinded BandLab for like 3 years.
Okay.
And then I got FL Studio when I was like 16.
How old are you now?
19.
Okay, so all right, so you're young as hell, super. Some would say super fresh, but at the same time, you've got almost 7+ years as far as just like putting like serious effort into this shit. Okay, and really was just fucking around. Like actually, if I take a step back, you guys were making what were called pause tapes or stop tapes. If I really refer it back to like super old school hip hop shit, where you were like playing it, stopping it, adding shit on, like that's some wild shit that most folks don't do or know. So, all right, now, Xraeded with the shits. I fuck with it. Aside from how you started, here's a tricky question. We're gonna pick on you a little bit too with this one.
Okay.
But when did you know that you were good enough to take yourself serious?
So in like high school, it was my sophomore year. I had told people about it.
Okay.
And then like they would just shit on it like so badly, and so I stopped. I had stopped all the way up to after I it was the second semester of my senior year.
Okay.
And I had actually started putting time and effort and money into my music when I didn't put no money into it before, and now he had no clue about it until we went to a concert one day, and I actually had to show him. I was like,
That was a wild night because he just threw it out there, and I was like, dude, this is like really good.
Oh shit.
I was blown away. I was like, no way he makes music. No way.
That's when I knew like it's good.
It totally
shit.
threw me like I was like, whoa.
Okay, so first of all, you just stole my question, so that's good. Awesome. So the origin story of this then is that, and for you, was that the first time you'd heard him
Yeah, so
rap?
we had went to a concert, and it was just after the concert, he said, hey,
Check
I got
this
to
out.
show you something. He put it on
Okay.
I was like, wow.
Okay.
That
This is
totally
when it was
blew me away.
unreleased.
I was
Right.
amazed. I was like, dude, this is the shit.
So
This is good.
what in that moment, what made you do that?
I just felt like we had been around the environment of music and been so amped up, and I was just like, I'm just gonna send it. I just
Ready.
turned it on. I was like, I need your opinion.
Yeah, okay.
And I looked at him. He was like, is this you? And I was like, yeah.
And it was good. So
I want to come back to to you a little bit.
Okay.
You never heard him rap before.
No.
So
I
like,
tried.
say what?
So I tried.
You tried.
Yeah. So like, this was actually kind of recent. I was like, hey, let's make a song. I was like, and I thought I was just gonna go up on the mic and just, cause I had wrote lyrics out.
Okay.
It is not easy.
Okay.
Like I didn't give credit where credit was due because I was like, oh, you make music, it's pretty good. It is not. It is hard
To be good and to be good at it.
To flow on a beat is hard.
Yo,
that
if this was like one of them kid specials and we had like that special word, flow is the
I was so ignorant. I was so ignorant. I was like, I'm gonna do this. Like it's gonna be easy. No.
Okay.
I fell flat on my face.
Yeah,
That's
he
crazy.
called me. He called me. He's like,
What
are you doing? I was like, I'm recording right now. I'm just chilling at my parents' house. And so he's like, all right, I'm gonna come through and we're gonna make a song. I was like, okay. So he came down and we was listening to beats, jamming out a little bit, getting a vibe for how we could both probably flow on a song. And it came down to the wire, and I was like, you want to go first so you can get your part like recorded? You can do the hook. And he's like, yeah. We had I put the beat in FL and I had my preset on there, and I was like, do you want me in the room or out of the room?
Yeah.
He's like, you can stay in here. Well, he got stage fright is what I felt like. I was like, okay,
Big time.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out and go upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about it. And then he came upstairs. He's like, I can't do it.
Like not at all, or I mean, obviously you did do it.
I did it, yeah, but I couldn't like, because when you talk, the words just come out, but when you try and sing it and you're reading off the script,
different.
It is totally different because you're thinking about it, and then when you think about it, I messed myself up. I don't know how many times that day, probably like literally 100 times.
I kept pushing him though. I was like,
but I kept changing the lyrics. I'm like, okay, maybe I should like take out some words, switch up the flow. Nope, nothing.
So in reality, you were experiencing 360 degrees what any standard artist goes through.
100%.
Like on any given day, just you were at the beginning of the cycle. Because to this day, I'm sure you still deal with that now. From when you started to now, like, all right, let me, the starting off with the lyrics and they're like, well, no, that's not working. And rewriting and figuring it out. So I want to come back to you a little bit because you did mention when you first started, you didn't always get a good reaction, right?
I did not.
And then at some point even caused you to stop. So I'm being a little bit spicy, but how did it feel? One, like you're like, nah, fuck it, I'm coming back to this, right? But you now have someone that was in the same position you were in a sense, right, where they were learning, probably not very good at it. You could have easily just been like, man, this is shit, you're shit, get the fuck out. Instead, you were really compassionate, like, all right, bro, look, you probably need some space. Let's, take your time. So what brought you to that? How did you handle that, and how did you get to that type of decision?
Because I know, like, even now, I still don't like when people are in the room when I'm recording. There's one person that has been there and listened to me make a whole song, and so I was like, okay, well, I know how I'd feel, so I'm gonna give him some space. And then when he's like, Joe, I can't do it, and I was like, I'm gonna push him to do it. Right. I kept pushing and pushing. He's like, I just can't do it. And I was like, all right, we can try again whenever time comes.
Yeah. Has that happened?
What?
No, not yet. Okay, we're still.
Yeah, but just like making music is like, that's a talent.
Right.
That is a talent. Whatever anyone says, whatever it is a talent. Because I was ignorant. I was like, oh yeah,
I
cool.
had no clue.
And I had no idea what I was doing. So that is pure talent.
I love that shit. That happened.
Skills.
We just got an origin story like a motherfucker. I love that shit. All right, so when you start off, you're figuring out ways to express yourself. You realize that you want to rap. You realize that I'm pretty good at this, right? I can do this. Who are the people that inspire you? And what I mean by that is like, who are some people that you were listening to, that you were kind of emulating or getting some tips from?
When I had first started, I was making everything on BandLab, and then I was really heavy into Juice WRLD and all them like sadder artists.
Okay.
And then as time went on, there's actually another dude down in Topeka. His name's Big Gato Flacco. He really tried to draw me into the harder music.
Okay.
And making it, but I had braces at the time, so I couldn't talk very fast. Or I'd start slurring. And he's like, I know you have braces, but you got to figure it out. And I was like, okay. So I stopped making music all throughout the time I had braces.
Okay.
And then I'd started again, and I I had actually been on the game with Tristan, and I was like, bro, I need to make a song.
Right.
Like it's itching. Like
Yeah.
I have that urge. Like I just need to make a song. And so he's like, bet, let's find a beat. Like he was game for it same night and everything. So I shared my screen on Discord.
Oh
And
wow.
we're going through beats on YouTube through Discord. And so when we came across the beat that I found, I was like, and it was the first song I ever made, Ghost in the Crowd. That one's out now, actually.
Ghost in the Crowd.
Ghost in the Crowd.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is this entire process is really an online experience for you. That for me, that's crazy in a sense because, I mean, I hear a lot of artists say, like, I've never been into a studio, right? I get that. I 100% get that. Band Lab, FL Studio, I get that as well. There's a lot of home production that goes on. The collaboration aspect of it, though, like connecting with other people and networking online, it's so interesting to me because it almost feels like how people collect their gaming friends in a way, right? Like, oh yeah, dude, I do this while we're gaming and fucking around. Like, oh, when do you want to check this out? So, I guess ultimately, one, it's a comment, and two, my question is, how do you get the courage to let folks in on what you're doing?
It really just comes down to how much I trust you and how
Okay.
much I'm around you. I know fans, obviously. Like, I don't know fans very well because, you know, I've never performed or even done a in-person podcast before. But
Okay.
when the boys are fucking with it, I know it's
Yeah. Okay.
it's good. Because his
Okay.
reaction today when I showed him the song I recorded today, it was
I was
good.
like,
You're
He
like,
dapped
oh,
me up
shit.
3 times.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
it was. I was like, okay, we got something here.
Okay, all right. So I wanna come back to you, Jacob. How do you get involved? I mean, no, not how do you get involved. How do you watch what's going on over here? Being a
Well,
foreigner to in a sense, like you don't know what's
yeah.
going on,
Yeah.
but
well,
at the same time you're on the outside watching it, right?
I'm a consumer, so like,
Oh, okay.
I don't make the music, but I listen to the music. But I don't know. That's a hard question because I see like the progression.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
I see him from the start, but like I see him now. It's like I see progression, and he's gotten better. I like the slower kind of songs.
Okay.
More melodic tunes, lower voice. I like those. Like,
So you have an opinion and a perspective
sure.
on what
Yeah.
you think
Yes.
works for him.
Yes.
So here's the tough question. You said the other one was a tough question. Here's a tougher question for you, right? We're gonna put you in the
Spicy.
we're gonna put you in the hot seat for real.
Yeah, all right.
You're obviously his boy. You're sitting next to him. He schedules an interview and he says, "No, I'm bringing Jacob with me," right? Origin story includes you, right?
Right.
So 10 years from now, when Xraeded is blowing the fuck up and he's got infinity pools and all shit cracking, you're there. How does Jacob not become a yes man?
Man.
I can put it like this: he's never really been a yes man. He always gives it to me blunt.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
very-
I don't like to beat around the bush. Don't
Okay.
sugarcoat it.
So so that's who you are.
Yeah, but because like also with like when he makes a song, it's like, what do you think I should change about it? It's like, okay, maybe you could do this or that. Like,
Okay.
I'm not just gonna always like every song you make is amazing because there's always things you can improve on. That's one thing that I can pick up from that. So.
Okay. All right. All right. So you already got you a team built, man. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm trying to reach out. Like
Yeah,
all my boys are like that though. They're all very blunt.
supportive.
Okay.
very
supportive
supportive,
yet
Yes.
blunt though.
Yeah, they're
I
very.
mean, you can't lose with that.
No, you can't, because they're
Honestly.
always telling me how to get better and what I could change about certain things. And like my boy Jordan, he like when he sits in and listens to me record, he's like, and I give him the headphones, he'll be like, "This is good. Like,
Okay.
this is good. There's this part you could change though, but this is good."
So what are some tics or facial expressions that you see on your boys that let you know, like you know what I mean? Because I know they're gonna say something, but fuck all that. There's some things that they're gonna show you that you know in advance, like, nah, he's fucking with this.
When they do the face crunch, they're like,
Okay.
"Ugh."
When they get the
Yeah,
phone,
or the
like,
wide
oh.
arm dap up. You know
Yeah.
that's when it's really good.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
Or just like the straight smile, because that's
Okay.
that's
It's like the head nod smile.
that's
You're
how
like,
you know.
You're
that's
just
how you
stuck
know.
like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, I'll fuck with that. All right, I want you to talk to me a little bit about the Topeka music scene. I know a couple artists that are in Topeka, right? Yefta is a dope guy. Mad Commander is a producer out of there. Bankrolls is out of there. So
I've been trying to get a feature with Yefta for so long.
He will fuck with you. I promise you. Tap in with him. My question though is just, is it a vibrant scene? Is it a good scene? Is it something that you feel like you can survive in?
Definitely not like make a big come up out of. I know like T-Rail definitely did.
Okay.
I know him, but it's very limited. There's not a lot of artists there.
Okay.
As far as I know, there's like probably 8 or 9.
Okay. Wow. I mean, that's not.
It's
not a
very
lot.
limited.
Yeah.
I know there's like Band Lab Warriors out there too, but I don't know if they're like as serious. You know what I mean?
Like actually taking it
Yeah.
into the physical world of going to a podcast and doing promo runs and okay.
I do it as a hobby, but like I want to make it. I want to make it big.
You treat it like a business though. So for you to have it as a hobby now, it's going to translate into a very well run business for you later.
It's been a long business. I'll tell you that much. And this is no shade to any of my friends, but I run it all by myself.
Right.
Like I've always, I don't want to ask for help just yet because I know it's not super demanding just yet.
Okay.
Because when it comes to recording, that's all I can do. When it comes to dropping merch, like I just started doing that.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'll probably get somebody to help me with that because having designs made is kind of tough.
It's
kinda
taxing.
tough.
It's taxing. Okay. Jacob, I'm going to pick on you on this one again too. I want you to describe the music scene from your perspective in Topeka.
It's hard. It's limited. There's really not a whole lot. I mean, like the amount of monthly listeners he gets just like kind of proves like he can do it.
Right.
You
So
know,
it can be done.
Yeah, and also like I'll show people the music. Like a lot of people, I'm like, I don't know if you like this, and they like it. So
Okay. So it's there.
it's it's there. Yeah.
But are people listening to local music heavily in Topeka?
No.
No. Like, if I were to talk to 10 different Topeka cats, let's say age 15 to 30, are they going to know any of the Topeka artists?
Well, if we're going 15 to 20, they'd probably know my name a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe Big Gato Flacco's name a little bit because he made a big push in like 22 or 23.
Okay. So, but outside of that, that's...
Outside, and T-Rail, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a default. You know, that's kind of like
Yeah.
in KC, everyone's going to mention Tech Nine, right? Like,
Yeah.
those are your reference points. Shout out to my man, Royal Chief, with that phrase. All right. So, I mean, it sounds like Topeka has room to grow, but based off you and what you're hearing, there's talent there. There's potential there.
There's definitely talent, just not like the people to drive it or the money to drive it.
Okay. So how, from your perspective, last time we're going to pick on you. I'm going to let you chill for a little bit, but I'm going to pick on you a little bit.
All right.
From your perspective, as a consumer,
Okay.
how can we get more talent out of Topeka? How can we find more dope artists in Topeka?
I guess just the more people doing it.
Okay.
It's going out there. I can't say definitively, but I'd say, like, if you like come together and like we all make music or whatever, just the more you can push out there, the more people are gonna know.
So right now, there's not enough Topeka artists, is what you're saying.
There could be more.
Oh, this guy's good, Jacob. All right, I fuck with it. All right. What project are you most proud of right now? I know you got things in the work. I know you've got potential for plenty more projects, but as of what's out there right now, which one are you most proud of?
I gotta show love to the Basement Tape. The Basement Tape. This was the first mixtape back, but before that, I'd do Rockstar Tears was pretty good.
Rockstar Tears.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was the one with you in front of the laptop?
That was a love letter that I wrote.
Okay. I just love the cover. I was like, that's fire. I don't know. It was
I did that whole thing by myself.
No
like
shit.
The mirror,
Yeah.
and then me standing there, and then all the stuff down the side and all the filter. I did all of that.
You're a one-man team. Jacob, you may not need it. He may not need you. Just saying. I was trying to get you a job.
I'd love the help, though.
Okay, all right. See, that
I'd love
job's
the
still
help.
on. Job's still on. You're still good. All right. Ooh. We're going to come back to you.
Keep picking on me?
Yeah.
You're a busy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for this one, but I actually want you to think about this question as well. How has his style changed since you first heard his music?
So, since I first heard it, I think he's developed more of like a lower tone voice. He like not monotone, but the way you deliver the lyrics, like the lower tone. Because the older stuff, maybe it's a little bit higher pitched, or there's like more force exerted in the lyrics.
Right. Okay.
I think I like the more low key. That's what it's. The newer stuff is more like.
Okay. Okay.
It just kind of flows.
There's again that word. All right, so now it's your turn. This really is your question, right? I'm really picking on you. Like I said, I know that you have 3 projects that are out now that people can find. We love Easter eggs, though. Go check his page, look for his SoundCloud, see if you can find some random shit that we don't know about. How has your style changed? How do you feel that your style has changed since you started?
It's definitely gotten a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner.
What do you mean by that? In terms of what?
So, like the quality of the music and then the way that I go about cadences.
Okay.
It's got a lot cleaner.
Okay.
Because when I first started on a little Windows laptop and then just a plug-in headset, that was like, it was white noise. It was bad. And then got to my first mic I ever bought. And first audio interface, XLR cable. I was like, dang. I was like, this is different.
You can hear.
You can hear like it's clean. It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound white noise, staticky.
Yeah.
But
are you gonna be an engineer at some point? Because it sounds like you're already engineering yourself. So
no, I don't have any. I don't. I've just learned
out of necessity.
I've learned along the way. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Because you don't like asking for help. I love that.
Independent.
I mean, that's what it is. It is not even. Let me say that differently, because it's not a matter of you don't like asking for help. But to your point, it's not necessary to bring people in when you can do it yourself right now and figure out what you want.
It's definitely just the lack of like music talent in Topeka.
Okay.
Like I don't feel like, and this is no shade to like any of my boys or anything, but like none of them are musically driven like that.
Okay.
Like none of them have ever engineered or anything. Some of them used to try and make beats for fun.
Jacob.
We won't even get into that.
Yeah, but it's like
Bad deal.
yeah, it's just like there's nobody I can ask for help is what I feel like.
Okay.
There's not like a personal engineer, like a team I can pull together.
So again, it's necessity.
Yeah.
In that sense. Okay. But I mean, you're making it work, and you have created your own discography. You've created your own process, and you've definitely created your own consistency. Actually, this is one of the times, you guys know I love doing this. I like to stop and give people their flowers. I think it's especially important to give people their flowers before they blow up, because these are the times where you're doing a lot of the legwork and the people aren't. And if you don't think anyone's paying attention, you're just like, all right, well, fuck it. Why am I doing this, right? And so it's important to be like, no, you're doing a good thing. We need more artists. Like Topeka needs more artists, right? But what I find really, really endearing about you is, one, you have a very positive attitude. You have like an open face that's just like, yo, I'm here, dude. I'm not with the bullshit. I'm not finna bullshit you. I'm just here to do my thing.
I like to be laid back. I like to be very laid back.
Yeah, and some of that comes from being, I dare say, direct. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to put on a facade and bullshit. It just is what it is, and that lets you be laid back. But also, like, your self-confidence, it's shining through in the way that you ask questions, and you seek clarity. Like, yo, what are we doing? How are we doing this? I'm amped up. I'm excited. That comes from being confident in yourself. And this is the last piece. Any artist that's able to start and then get punched in the gut and say, like, this shit is whack, and then come back, it's a lot of fucking self-confidence. So you're going to go a long ways with that, man. Kudos to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, seriously, man. You deserve that. Let's talk about shows. Have you done any shows yet?
I have not.
None?
Never.
Not a one? Open mic?
Mm-mm.
Have you grabbed a mic in front of random people that don't know you in any way?
At my mom's wedding.
Okay.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. All right. So how are you going to lead up to that? I mean, I know there's the process of getting a show, finding a show, and all that. But when the day happens that you have a show, what do you think your process is going to be to get ready? Have you thought about that?
It's a lot of mental preparation, I feel like.
Okay.
I feel like going into it, you're going to be nervous, like how I am doing SitDown podcast. I've never done it before. Like,
oh, shit.
A little bit of nerves, and then you go out there, and it just takes over. You're just free. That's how I think it feels like.
It does. It does.
Like when everybody's jumping to your music, that's probably the best feeling in the world.
That is, Yeah, I dare say that's probably one of the biggest drugs in the world for people is that like intense,
like a
extreme
high,
amount of
yeah.
attention. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. Sounds like you're getting ready for some shows. Well, I mean, as of right now, he officially qualifies for the Mecca, so we'll see him.
Just saying.
We'll
Just
see
saying.
him soon.
Just
You'll
saying.
see him soon, Casey. Topeka, what the fuck? Call him. Get him out there. So this is the point where we got to pay some bills. This is a sponsored question segment. This first question goes out to our OG sponsor, number one sponsor in the world for us, Thrax Pastry. Nothing for sale here, just a suggestion where you can spend some time. This question is called comfort food. Super simple. You've had a long day. You've gone to work. You've gone and knocked out 2 or 3 songs in the studio. What's that plate, that dish? You can bake it, buy it, doesn't matter who made it. Once it gets in front of you, Jacob can't call you, Jordan can't call you, nobody can call you because you are focused on that food.
Pizza.
Pizza, okay.
Fuck with pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza's fire.
Yeah. Were you about to
Pizza's
eat like?
I mean, I'd probably just go like just a steak or something.
Okay, all right, steak.
That's some hefty comfort food. Jeez.
Steak feels a little celebratory too,
It's a
but you
little
know
filling.
what? Yeah.
Pasta, you know,
Oh shit.
on the side, yeah.
A little spaghetti.
Little spaghetti.
A little spaghetti action.
Y'all look, they're over here cooking up like they're gonna have a track meet the next day or something.
Can't wait to
man.
eat.
I
love
Look,
eating.
you got them
Yeah.
hungry. I love it. All right, so this next question, speaking of celebratory, comes from Sherry's Executive Lounge. If you ever need a space or a place where you just want to meditate on your soul, right there off 39th Street, the historic 39th Street off Genesee, Sherry's Executive Lounge. Tap in with them. My question here, we're not talking about weed or cannabis. I always ask this and people are like, yeah, I want to roll up. No. When's a good time to light a cigar?
Oh. We just smoked our first cigars this last year.
Yay, let's go.
Wait,
Okay. How was it? Who puked?
Nobody
Nobody,
puked. Nobody puked.
None of that. No.
No, I had gone on a cruise with my grandparents and my girlfriend,
Okay.
and we had went down to, it was Puerto Costa Maya is where I was at. And we went down and they got all these shops with cigars in them, and they're real Cuban cigars. We brought back like 6 or 8 of them, and I was like, Jacob, do you want to smoke a cigar for your birthday? They're real Cuban.
On my birthday.
Hey.
Yeah. So
Somebody likes you, bro.
it was a pretty good experience because his mom came home and she's like, "What are you guys doing sitting down here smoking cigars?"
Like old men is what she said.
Yeah.
We said we were old.
Look, feeling good. Okay.
Just sitting there on the lawn chairs,
Yeah.
smoking cigars,
So it sounds like a good time to smoke a cigar is when you just,
celebrate.
chilling and you're feeling good about some shit and you want to celebrate. All right, I fuck with it. And nobody puked. All right.
We smoked a couple since then, right? Like 3?
Oh yeah,
Damn.
I've smoked many, but
Y'all went crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
it went crazy. It went crazy. So this last question goes out to, or comes from, Bargain Hunter's Paradise. Every last Friday weekend of the, or actually, let me say that correctly. Every first Friday weekend of the month, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they have like a 30 vendor market type of setup down in the West Bottom. So anything you're looking for, anything you think you might need, just give them a call. They can help you figure it out. My question here. We could be going to a show. We could be just going to a hangout. Doesn't matter, right? You're going to go put an outfit together. Where are you going? Are you going to the mall? Or are you going to go to a vendor market?
This is a loaded question because I've really recently gotten into like keeping up with my fashion.
Okay.
Well, I have a couple homies that are like, that's all they do. They dress so good. I'm just
Okay.
like, what? How do you guys? So I kind of took it on, and I was like, I guess the best spots you would go to is like TJ Maxx, low key.
Get you
They
some.
got some.
All right. So we're not going to the mall, but you're still hitting some of the. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the mall for the shoes though. There's like 2 stores there though.
But look, the mall got some fly shoes. You know what I mean? If you're really looking. Otherwise, you got to go online and do all that shit. And bro, who's got $500 in 3 weeks or whatever the time to ship? And fuck all that. Personally, I'm not an online shopper either.
Ooh, and Target. Target's good too.
Ooh, okay.
A little good fellow action. A good fellow action.
So, in y'all's age bracket, most people are shopping online. As I think about that, why aren't y'all?
I'm patiently impatient, is what I like to say.
Ooh, okay.
So like, if I order something, it's because I want it right now.
Gotcha.
So like, if I go to a store, I want it right now.
So you're okay. So that's why
I
you're
hate
going to the
waiting.
store. Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't waiting for shit. How do you handle the time between projects if you're patiently impatient?
I'm always recording.
Okay.
You can ask him. Like
All
I'm
the time.
always recording. That's like my favorite thing to do.
Okay. So that is there's no downtime when it comes to
Yeah.
recording. Okay. Are you ever like, dude, can we go hang out? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah. Well, we work on the weekends, so.
Mm.
But,
So you guys still find time to kick it and hang out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, usually every Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a little boys' night.
Yeah.
Little boys' night.
We've been doing it for a while now, so.
Ooh. Okay. I forget who. I went to the family and I said, hey, I got this fun interview coming up. Throw me a wild question. And they did. I forgot who gave me this question, so I apologize in advance if it's offensive. If you could make a secret room in your house, what would you keep in it?
I'm locked. Ready?
Oh, he was ready for this
Oh,
question.
I'm not ready for this question.
I'm locked.
I'm not
Look.
ready.
Look, if I'm building a secret little room in my house, I'm throwing an in-home studio, like a professional grade studio in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have snacks and amenities in there. I'm gonna have a great big computer in there. Yeah, and probably a bathroom too.
Probably a bathroom,
Yeah, probably a
baby. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
might need that.
there's an outhouse, a thunder bucket for you.
Yeah,
bro.
something like that.
All right, Jacob.
I have no idea. I guess just money. All my money. Put all my money in there.
She's got you a vault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a vault. Maybe like, another bathroom. Who knows?
So I love.
Secret bathroom.
Secret bathroom.
First of all, keep him with you. This guy's manager material. I love how you both
Manager
were.
material.
I love that.
I love how you both were just like the bathroom is like a secondary thought. Like we got shit to do. I got shit to store. I might let you motherfuckers use the restroom. I don't know. We'll think about it. I love that.
That's a private spot. The bathroom is a sacred space.
It's an essential.
Like you might want to think about it before you come down here because you're not using mine. You're not using my shit. I fucking love it. All right. Ooh. Okay. Let's talk about I want to talk a little bit about your recording process. I have a couple staple questions that I ask you. So the first one is what we call chicken or the egg. What comes first for you? Is it the beat or the lyrics?
The beat.
The beat. Okay.
Oh, back in the day though, it used to be lyrics then beat.
Okay. So you'd hear a word or think of a phrase and be like, oh, I gotta pull something together.
Yeah, put something together real fast, and then it just like I just wouldn't leave it there. I just keep going.
Got you. Okay. Now you got a page filled up and you're like, okay, now I got to put this to a beat.
Yeah.
Okay, but now it's flipped the other way.
Now it's flipped the other way, and I've learned how to like write to the BPM of a song, so that way
Whoa.
it bounces better.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I learned from taking that 2-year break. Is like I didn't really learn a lot, but you definitely have to put a lot more effort into writing lyrics to a beat than just writing down lyrics.
Right.
And telling a story on that beat.
In the process. Okay. All right. Well, actually, a bit of a tangent. You're wearing a lot of hats when it comes to your. I want to say career, but I understand it's a hobby for you. But you're taking it seriously. So you got a couple different hats here, right? You're engineering yourself. You're recording yourself. You're writing your own lyrics, booking your media. Are you making your own beats yet?
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not that talented.
Okay. So all right, well, that's all right. We'll check that off then. I want to use this one. This is what we call studio feng shui. When you're in the studio, what's some of the things that have to be in there, and what are some of the things that cannot be in the studio in order for you to feel like you had a good session?
Honestly, I gotta stay in a real positive mood.
Okay.
If I'm in a cloudy mood or like a bad mood, it's always bad. Like I just don't ever feel it as much as I do when I'm positive.
Okay.
And then obviously I gotta have my silent phone because if it's loud, I've had it happen a couple times where ESPN will go off right in the middle of me recording.
Oh man, how many verses are like really good verses and then you get that dun.
Yeah.
We can't finish it till you cut the check. But okay, I like that. Ooh, all right. Well, this is a question we call the cosign. So what I mean by this, and don't say shit, Jacob. Be quiet.
Be quiet.
All right.
When you first record that song or project, who's the person that gets to hear it?
Definitely who I'm with that day. Usually my roommate, I do show him like in the process of me doing it. I would like, come listen to this. This is tough.
Okay.
And he'll come in there and he'll listen to it. He'll be like, I like that.
Okay.
And then he'll go back. But when it's fully finished, it's usually Jacob or my buddy Jordan. They're usually the first two to get it.
I had a feeling it was gonna be you. That was like, just just leave it alone because he's like, it's mine. Okay.
Nah, I know. I can trust him.
All right. I fuck with it. All right. Ooh. A couple more questions here, man. I appreciate this has been great. I know you said this is like your first time, but both of y'all have answered these questions really well. I would almost feel like you had some kind of media training, like you've done this before.
Hey, what did I say before we got
That's
here?
pretty good.
You
What
know
did I say?
Yeah.
Last night I was like, I'm about to be like PR trained.
That's what he did say that. He did say that.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easy training for you. You're answering really well. You're doing this well. Here's one of those high level philosophical ass questions. All right, what is success to you, and what is it gonna look like in 5 years?
Success is definitely like not having the biggest, baddest thing ever. It's definitely living a comfortable lifestyle instead of, balling out, spending all your money.
Okay.
But it's definitely making sure everybody that lives with you or like you're with, like your significant other, is definitely taken care of. Your parents are taken care of. Like everybody's good.
Got
But
security.
you're not boasting, bragging, nothing. Like it's just calm.
Okay. All right. What does your success look like in 5 years?
Man, that's hard to say because you never know what could happen in 5 years. But if
What would you like it to look like?
say everything goes right, I would like it to at least have my parents taken care of for sure. My girl don't have to work, and we're just living comfortable.
But what are you doing? Are you working? Are you rapping? Are you touring? Are you merching?
I'd really like to be touring.
Okay.
That would be
Ooh.
a big step.
Is Jacob coming with you?
Of course.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
course.
He's like, the way he
Absolutely.
side-eyed, he's like, say that
I don't
shit.
travel that often, so when I do, I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of traveling, we're gonna round out the whole creative process to send this to greatness now. You've got your shows booked, you're ready to go. You get that offer for your first international show. Where would you like it to be?
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
All right.
Italy.
We'll get some
Okay.
shopping done.
Okay.
Oh, this man's got manager material. He's like, Italy, is that the first choice? I don't know. I like that.
I mean, there's a bunch of places you could go. I mean, there's no limit.
I low key have a lot of listeners in like the UK.
See where you're going? See how you're doing that, though? I like that. You're like, this is where my listeners are. You go to Italy, and it's, 50 euros or whatever to hop a train and go to the UK. It's not
That's
that.
what I'm scared about performing. Is like it's all older people and they just don't get with it. It scares me.
Fuck 'em. Excuse me, but fuck 'em. I'll be all right.
That's why I like the younger crowds. 'Cause
They
they
shouldn't have
get
been
more
there.
hype.
All right. Here's one of the kind of a cliche questions. Actually, it's more of a hot seat question. I call it 30 seconds. You don't have 30 seconds. You have like 15 seconds to answer the question. But let's just pretend you had the world's attention for 30 seconds. What would you say?
Probably a lot of self promo. I'd probably get my name out there as much as I could. I'd definitely shout out everybody who would like help me get to that point of where I'm at.
All right. I like look, and he did that shit in less than 5. I like that. All right. This is one we call elevator pitch. So the premise is basically you've done a show or you're out and about and someone recognizes you from someone else, right? And they're like, "Oh my God, you're Xraeded. Heard about you." What's a song or a project that you would say, "Hey, this is a good joint for you to listen to get to know Xraeded"?
I definitely throw out, if we're talking future tense, in February I'm dropping another album called Burn This After Midnight.
Ooh.
And that album,
We talking about Bud?
no.
Okay.
No, we're not.
All right, so Burn This After Midnight. That's
Burn
the one
This
you
After
would...
Midnight.
Okay.
It essentially it's a blend of all my harder songs, like it's like the rage music, the harder up tempo, and then it slows down at the very end, so that way you still get to like emotional,
Oh.
raw storytelling.
See? Come on now. I especially like that because like I was saying off camera, I like when shit is done in a sequence and it gives us an experience. So that's what you're describing already. Burn This After Midnight. That's a fire name too. Okay. All right. That's good shit.
I took a lot of stuff from Joyner, a lot of notes and stuff. I love Joyner Lucas. Like,
Okay.
he is my main inspiration for making music.
Oh, really?
I'd say right behind him is probably Dro Kenji. Dro Kenji's pretty tough.
I've
Right?
never heard of that name.
I'm
Dro
pretty
Kenji?
Dro Kenji, DROKENJI.
Definitely got it. That sounds like a UK artist.
I think he's out of LA.
Really? All right.
But he makes more of that melodic songs, and I always say it to everybody, and it's like no shade at all, but for me he's better than Juice.
That's a tough
Did you tell me
one.
that before?
I have, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I must have forgot that one.
I
that one went in here, not the other. But
grew up listening to
Dro
Juice.
Kenji is good because he really he uses his voice. He really likes.
He
to,
really
he
uses his
sings,
voice.
Okay.
You know, I like that about him too.
So I'm gonna come back to you. We're almost done here. I appreciate you. I wanna. You made me think of something, and I want to ask you, as a consumer, not specific to Topeka, but as a music consumer, what are the sounds that catch your ear? What draws you in and then keeps you?
I like a good catchy beat at the beginning.
Okay.
Something that kind of like, whoa, okay, I'm listening, and then like, I like slower beats that are melodical, but I also like faster beats, kind of like maybe like a Ken Carson kind of beat.
Okay.
But I also like a beat switch, like halfway through the song, we'll do a little beat switch, and like the music ramps
like
up or
that.
ramps down. I love that.
Okay.
That really that kind of captivates me.
Okay. All right.
Music like that.
Speaking on the beat switch, it was one of his most requested things I'd ever do.
I just loved it.
He's like, you need to do a beat switch, and he's told me this for weeks. Well, I found a beat today, and I was like,
Oh shit.
I was like, oh,
It's going down.
it went down.
It's going.
Dude, and
It went down.
too.
It went
love it.
down.
I love it. I love the energy, especially off of you because you're an artist and you're just like, you're fucking happy. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
tell that you're enjoying what you're doing. And I think what makes it fun for you is that you're a consumer and you're like feeding his happiness, right? And then sometimes it's the other way around. A lot of times you have the buddy that's hanging out and he's just enjoying you. Like he's getting more enjoyment out of you doing dope shit, right? And in this case, he's like, nah, bro, like this is great, but we could do better. There's always more. So it's really dope to see this tandem work out in a sense. You know what I mean?
We've been friends since we was like 5.
Yeah.
This
This
is-
has been a lifelong thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers is cheat
We got a whole
code.
life story.
Yeah.
It's a long one though. So
That's why you're here, Jacob.
100%.
That's my dog. That's my
All
dog.
right, I get it. So, did you see this coming?
Man, I did not.
You didn't.
I didn't understand the magnitude of it. I didn't understand like how far this could really go.
But I mean,
Because this is all so new to me.
when he played the song for you after the show, you had no clue that he had any kind of
I
interest in.
heard someone that just had an insane amount of potential.
Before that, though, I mean, before that moment happened, you guys have known each other well before this happens. Before you hear that song, you didn't. Did you had any idea that he was like making music or interested in music?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
I had no idea. He kept it a secret. I was like,
You're good.
dude, what? When
Okay.
You make this music, man? It was just like the craziest thing ever.
He's like, yo, he's getting us out of Top City, yo.
I can touch on this. Like when I was moving, making the basement tape.
Mhm.
Obviously, my boy Jordan knew. He's listened to my music since like 21,
Okay.
and I kept it under wraps. Kind of like this is kind of like what I've been using lately because I've been super into it. But I kind of was moving like a serial killer. Like I was keeping it real low key.
That is a wild bar, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a bar. Risky bar. I like it, though. I like that. But you was just like straight Dexter, like, yo, secret.
Exactly.
Seriously, yeah, Dexter, that is all the money.
That is all the money.
Alter ego, y'all have no clue what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I love that. And now here we are. You're letting them know. And he came here. Sprinkle some salt. So we are at the last question. I ask everybody this. I hope to get a chance to ask you again. Jacob, you're off the hook. You're good. I'm not going
All
to. Nah, we'll let you go.
Nah?
Nah, maybe.
I say we keep him here.
All right.
Maybe. All right.
We'll see where it goes.
Well, you're not leaving, but
No.
No, I'm your ride. You're
Yeah.
leaving.
I want to ask you, when it's all said and done, when they've listened to the project, when they listen to Burn This After Midnight, what is it you want the fans, the listeners, to walk away with as far as the Xraeded experience?
I want him to walk away with a new favorite artist. As cocky as that sounds, I definitely I love having fans. I love having fans. I love the attention that it draws to the town that I'm from. Like I want to bring everything up with me. I don't want to just come up by myself. That's why I always keep my boys very tight when it comes to music. I always let them know when I design new merch, when I drop new merch, when a new song comes out. They all know that I'm driven to perform in 2026. They all know I'm driven to make sure that I bring everything with me instead of just myself.
Oh, shit. There's nothing much to add to that, bro. That was really good. That's really fucking
I appreciate
good.
that.
Who trained you in this shit, man? No, I'm kidding. All right, Jacob, we are going to pick on you on the way out.
I love this.
You're the consumer, and you're the person leaving from that show. What kind of experience are you hoping to walk away with?
When there's a show?
Mm-hmm. When you're going
Just
to see an artist.
Like, just the energy, I guess. I love I love what it brings. It makes people happy. The music is great. I just love, like, what comes of the music.
Okay.
Just, it's like a love, you know.
And it's that
love,
energy.
Love for the music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're a hell of a consumer, and you're a hell of an artist. Y'all are like peanut butter and jelly in this motherfucker, man. I see a lot of good things happening, man. But look, we got to get up out of here. Before we do that, I just want to wrap us up kind of in a, clean manner in a sense. Where can they find you as far as your social media, your current music that's coming out, and we're still good for February for Burn This After Midnight?
Still good for February.
All right, no flakes, y'all. No flakes.
It's on track. I actually did accidentally do that one year. I dropped one of the albums I deleted. It was called Stars Can't Shine Without Darkness.
Ooh.
And I had put it off for 3 days because I'd messed up the track list 3 times.
Oh, man, that shit happens. That's okay. But no, where can they find you, and how can they get in touch with you?
Xraeded on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you stream music at. Instagram's xraeded.wave. And then I don't post on TikTok because I kind of deleted it.
Okay.
But I do have an account. It's xraeded.wave as well. Other than that, that's
it.
That's basically it.
All right. Xraed.
ED. Yeah.
Xraeded. Make sure you get that shit right. And by the way, it's also how his Cash App is spelled. So $XRAEDED. Venmo, Cash App, all that shit. Go ahead and send it over so he can turn his hobby into a real fucking career, guys. But look, I got to get us up out of here. I appreciate both of y'all so much for your time.
I appreciate you having me. This has been...
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Hoping it didn't end. I was like...
No, you know what? And that's the crazy part. These things, once we get flowing, it can go from 45 minutes to an hour because we're just having fun and chilling. And that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
It's chill. It's up my alley. I like it.
Look, y'all, we just had a hell of a sit down here at Syke's, a dope-ass conversation. Bump Jonas here with none other than...
Xraeded.
And Jacob.
We got to make sure we get that in there. As I always say, y'all, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week, and just be some dope motherfuckers. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
That was good.
There we go.
That was great.
Awesome.